why are you taking out your shoes? He said, no, I don't want to outrun the tiger, but I want to outrun you so that I can go and the tiger can deal with you when I'm gone. So I think that's the kind of world that we live in, but I think it's changing, and I think young people must recognize that to be successful in future, you have to acquire, in fact, the kind of knowledge to take up a career. But please remember, that's not the end of it. That knowledge will be outdated very soon. The knowledge, the rate at which it is growing is phenomenal, and therefore, one of the things that we do in our schools is, our business schools is, we teach you, or we help you to learn, We help you to learn how to learn, and so that you can learn continuously on your own. MBA education is, to me, is a way of life. We train you, we teach you to be able to work with unstructured situations, with incomplete data, take a integrated perspective, imbibe all the contradictory views, and yet you can meet the deadlines which are unreasonable, and you can meet with the boss, he is more than unreasonable. And I think that is what you need to pick up in an MBA class. You train yourself for future by imbibing the right kind of attitudes, to be able to make the right kind of choices, and also to have the adequate confidence to face the challenges of the world. You will be the leaders for the future, but one more thing that you need to imbibe right now, early enough, is the ability to be innovative. Innovation is going to be the name of the game. In India, fortunately, we are innovative. We innovate every day. We innovate in the light of scarcity. We innovate in terms of in view of the kind of pressure that we have. And in fact, if you were to cross the busy intersection near the IT college or something in the evening, I'm sure you have to be innovative, because there's no other way you can do it otherwise. So innovation is going to be the name of the game. We at management schools must recognize that management cannot be taught all the time in the classroom. But what we can teach you, or what we can help you to learn, is, as I said in the beginning, by giving you a lot of time on your own to look for the data and solutions which will be based on the concept that you learn and the situations that you see around. And therefore, prepare yourself for future. Prepare by developing a broader perspective, learning the right kind of tools, and more than that, acquiring the right kind of attitudes and values. Values is what will keep you in at the top. Values is what will keep you in good stead. If your values are not in the right place, no matter who you are, no matter how intelligent you are, no matter how enterprising you are, you will not achieve what you want to achieve. And therefore, ask with yourself, what is it you want to do? Don't take up a job because your parents tell you or because your teacher tells you. Take up a job that you want. Take up a job where you want to make your career. So develop this capacity to make the right choice and work for it. I wish you all the best, and thanks Dr. Saxena and his team for having me here. Thank you very much.
Gupta ji, the Chief General Manager of Dalmia Sugar Mills, and Mr. Pankaj Mishra, who is the President, SDFC Asset Management Company. I would like to thank all of you gentlemen for accepting our request to grace this occasion. I would also like to thank all of you present here to take out time to attend this function and make it a great success. Thank you very much. God bless all. Thank you.
I would welcome Mr. Pankaj Mishra, Vice President, HDFC Bank, and I would like to request Victor sir to welcome him with a bouquet. Thank you, sir. Be enough, and I would never thank you enough for your precious time enlightening us with your rich experience and thought-provoking words. As a token of gratitude and remembrance, we would like to present a moment to Dr. Devi Singh, and I will request Sanjeev Bansal sir to kindly do the honors. I need to welcome all the faculty members and IMRT for the very first time and attending this national seminar. My heartiest welcome to all of you. An emerging business scenario. It is an attempt to explore rationale behind retrenchment or recession as a tool for combating recession. We are attempting to get a response from various senior management professionals from across the country to bridge the gap between what the corporate wants and what we actually possess. वो कहते हैं ना, दिल है छोटा सा, but बहुत बड़ी सी आशा. The learned people on the dais would share certain ideas on what they perceive are the key cornerstones of capable aspiring managers. To make our queries vanish into thin air, I would like to request our first speaker of the afternoon, Mr. V.K. Gupta, who is currently serving Dalmia Sugar Mills as the Chief General Manager, to enlighten the students with his words.
Good morning. Little louder, please. Good morning. Main people in the dais have disappeared. Still, even in his absence, I pay my respect to Mr. Devi Singh, Mr. Jagdish, Mr. Pankaj Mishra from SDFC, the faculties of, I believe, various colleges, and distinguished students. It's always a pleasure to speak to and to talk to people like you. UTTHAN is a program where we are talking about, I believe, I'm not very good at getting technical meanings or literal meanings, but I am very good at generating conceptual meanings. So UTTHAN is, I believe, resurgence of certain already existing powers, certain already existing potentials, and then we get them coming up, and then we try and get the best out of it. So what we are trying to do is, we are trying to motivate the students primarily, and maybe some of the faculties also sitting here. Somebody told me that you should do a good homework before you make something big. So I also did some good homework. The whole idea is that if I am here with you, I should be able to deliver something of value to you. So for that purpose, the moment yesterday, let me tell you about day before yesterday evening, I got the message that I should be coming over to address you guys. I asked what is the theme. The theme was the job creation, growth, opportunities and challenges. I never knew what to say about it, but still straight away I said yes to it. And then I told one or two guys in my office that please make some presentation for me. Then I came to know there is no system of presentation, but here the system is there. But so I made some rough homework. Job creation. Now, how many of you believe jobs are created in the manufacturing industries or maybe the infrastructure or maybe sorry, I'm told that this is a seminar, this is not a workshop, but I have a habit of changing seminars into workshops. And I have a habit of talking to you guys. I can't help it. You may not speak, but you can raise your hand. In response to my question, raising your hand means yes. Are jobs created outside the colleges? Raise your hands. So nobody believes that jobs are created outside. Okay? So, next question. Are jobs created within the colleges? Raise your hands. Very correct. Dilemma. As a professional, as a student, I believe jobs are not created outside the colleges. People believe jobs are created in manufacturing sector, jobs are created in services sector, jobs are created by government. Yesterday there was some program, some politician was talking about something on the television and he was remarking on something that Vikas Tripathi told me today in the morning when he was just accompanying me to this college, that some politician was saying that there are thousands of B.Tech qualified students coming out of the colleges. What the government is doing about them? Where are the jobs? B.Tech people going and preparing for bank exams? What they are going to do in the banks? Technologists, engineers. There may be some role, maybe some very part of it. Like if the total strength of a bank is say 1,000, so hardly there will be 2 or 3 engineers who will be doing the engineering job in the bank. Hardly. So the jobs are created in colleges. Now I'll tell you why. How do you get a job? You get a job when you get the first job of your life. You get a job when you are placed before an interview panel in your college for placement. You face the interviews, you pass the interviews, some of you pass, some of you don't, and then you get selected or rejected. So those who are selected, they get a job, those who are rejected, they don't get a job. Why it happens? It happens because we don't do our homework. Why we don't ever do our homework? Maybe we are hesitant of doing it. Maybe we are not willing to do it. And most important, that we are not capable of doing it. You have not raised hands in my first 2 questions. I'll ask another question. Let me see how many of you are courageous enough to raise their hands and say, are we always capable of doing the required homework for an interview? Please raise your hands. Difficult questions, I have a habit of asking difficult questions. At times I have a habit of asking stupid questions. Okay. Are we capable of making preparations for a difficult interview? Raise your hands. Oh, at least I could see 4 or 5 people raising their hands. There were some people who raised hands like this and put down, some people raised up to this and put down. Unfortunately, there was no one who could raise a hand like this. This shows the energy level. I am sitting here, my hand will come like this. This shows what? We are charged up very little to take on these